So you're on your way to work and you realize you're low on gas. You pull into your nearest pit stop or quick trip, and what do you see? A line of cars parked out into the street. Bob is filling his farm tote with diesel, and Susan's over here filling up plastic bags with regular unleaded. What's happening with the gasoline supply right now, and why am I hearing about hackers? Let's talk about it.
Drivers along the East Coast turned fears of a fuel crisis into an actual one. Colonial Pipeline. As many as 70% of stations have run dry.
States and the federal government rolled back on safety regulation. More than a dozen states are still having outages.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sean, and today we are talking about the Colonial Pipeline ransomware hack and why gasoline is so hard to get in the Southeast right now. Being both a car enthusiast and a South Carolina native, this one hits a little bit close to home for me. Just a quick reminder to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's jump into it. What feels like just a short week ago, on Friday, May 7th, the Colonial Pipeline control system was hacked by a group known as DarkSide. They demanded a ransom of $1 million to restore operation of the system to the company. Now, Colonial is responsible for carrying an estimated 45% of the gasoline supply to the East Coast on 5,500 miles of pipeline. On average, the pipeline ships 2.5 million barrels a day of refined gas, diesel, and jet fuel from the Gulf up the East Coast all the way to New York. So when the gas supply dried up that day, the markets started to adjust accordingly. Gas prices started to increase, and consumers and suppliers alike wanted answers. On Saturday, May 8th, Colonial declined to say whether they planned to pay the ransom or not, which typically means that they do plan to pay it, or maybe they already have. And as soon as this news broke, people started rushing to their local gas stations, filling anything and everything they could find with that precious fuel. It really do be looking like a Mad Max trailer out there. And this, not the cyber attack, is what has caused the fuel shortage across the East Coast. It's pretty much exactly like the situation at the beginning of the coronavirus outbreak. I'm sure y'all remember the great toilet paper shortage of 2020. Ain't nobody need to be buying that much toilet paper, but everybody gets whipped into a frenzy, and soon the shelves go completely dry. Sure, the gas supply might have gotten a little bit tight, but it wasn't going to be a total gasoline blackout like many people thought. Some folks have been spotted filling dozens of gas cans on a single trip to the pump, starving the supplies for the rest of us. If this is you, Dylan, I know you're watching, you should be ashamed. The effect on gas prices, when gas is available, has varied widely from state to state. In the state of New York, the gas price has only changed about 1 to 2% according to New York Times, but here in the South, it's a different story. The price of regular 87 near me was about $2.65 to $2.70, and then right before the supplies ran out, the price was $3.10 to $3.20. That's an increase of 18 to 20%. I didn't even get to look at the price of the premium 93 octane. It was about $3.10 to $3.15 before the price started to jump, so I'd guess it was closer to $4 a gallon. On Wednesday, May 12th, a statement was issued saying that Colonial had put forth a payment of $5 million in cryptocurrency to the Eastern European hacker group. Now, Colonial has been very hesitant to put out anything with confidence or give any detail, but White House cybersecurity experts seem to know what's up. And late Thursday evening, Colonial announced that it had resumed operation. Who knows when the supply will get back to normal, but hopefully it's sooner rather than later. What this means for everyone affected is that gas supplies will likely remain tight for the next few days. Once we start to get fuel back, people will probably resume hoarding as much of it as they can get, and we'll go back into another small drought. But my best guess is that we'll get back to standard fuel supply and hopefully lower gas prices in the next 2 weeks or so. Honestly though, it's anyone's guess on how long it'll be. But that's gonna wrap it up for this one, guys. Leave me a comment where you live and what the gas prices are looking like in your hometown. If you're in California, I'm sorry for your wallets, and who knows what the gas prices would get up to if this happened on the West Coast instead. If you found this video helpful, drop it a like down below. If you want to see more from me, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you guys on the next one.